All right, what's going on, everyone? Hold on, just gotta focus. There we go. So, Mr. Real Fitness coming at you, and today what I want to show y'all is if you're either broke like me or just haven't bothered to buy a coffee machine, also like me, I'm gonna show y'all how you can make some good coffee just using a stovetop. Okay, so what you're gonna need is I'm gonna show you all the essentials right here. Gonna need a stovetop. Fill it into about that much water right there, as you can see. I'm sorry, I'm not going to have exact measurements for this video. I know I usually have like exact measurements like this many grams or whatever, but I watched a YouTube tutorial on this as well, and I kind of just followed it visually. So I'm going to guess this is about 14 to 16 ounces of water, something like that. But I kind of just filled it up. I'm going to show you all one more time to that line right there. And you're going to go ahead and heat that up on high, right? So because we want it fast, we want that morning coffee, we want it fast, all right? So you want it on high, and then I have some, let's see here, some folders, hold on, that's not the front, all right, paste, there we go. So folders right there, I don't know, you could probably use anything. I'm not like an expert with coffee making, so I'm just showing y'all what I use, but I think you can use like anything along the same lines. So what you want to do, after you got that water on there, you got this little spoon, right? Spoon, there we go. So I put it in anywhere from 2 to 3. And I round them now. I find 3 makes it pretty bitter. So there's the first one. And I've already had a cup today, so I'm only going to do 2 right now. Oh, come on. There we go. Second one. And, just a disclaimer real quick. Like I said, I'm not measuring any of this out, and I'm not like... God, I gotta fix my hair. There we go. So, that made it worse. Screw it. So, I'm not like an expert with making coffee, so I don't exactly know how much caffeine it is in this. I'm just showing y'all what I do, okay? So, if you end up dying from a caffeine overdose, I just don't want to be responsible. Alright, that's the main reason I'm saying this. So, try this at your own risk. But, anyway, so we got the the coffee in there. And as you can see, it's pretty dark right now. Like I said, on high. And we're going to wait for this to boil. Now, that's going to take about another probably 3 to 5 minutes. I'm not going to bore y'all with looking at my face for 3 to 5 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it off from here. And I'm going to start recording again when the water starts to boil. So see y'all in a bit. All right, we are back in the kitchen. And honestly, it's the same video, so I don't know why I'm doing like an intro again. But as you can see, that bad boy is boiling right there. Now the next thing you need, you don't really need this, but it's really helpful. You're going to need one of these like net things, because there is going to be some ground up beans left over. Not a whole lot, but it really helps to have that, because that way you can have like all smooth liquid, right? You don't have to worry about all the ground up like beans, I guess you call them, coming into your coffee. So if you have it, please use it. If you don't have it, it still works, so don't worry about it. But, as you can see, it's boiling right here. Now, as it's boiling, usually I like to leave it like that for like another minute. I don't really know why. I don't really have a reason for it, but I just feel like it works better. But what I am going to do is I'm just, for the demonstration video, this purposes, and just to, not have this video going on for too long, I'm going to go ahead and pour it, right? So let's assume we waited a minute. Like, again, you don't really have to, but let's assume we waited a minute. Turn this bad boy off, grab this, and it's going to be some next level camera work. Boom. There it is. And you'll notice there's some excess water. Actually, you'll notice 2 things, right? First thing you're going to notice is the net. Like I said, filled with that. Now, if that made it into your cup, really not the biggest deal. Like, you could just swallow it and most likely it would just stay at the bottom. But if you do have the net, it's nice because it gets rid of it. Now I'm going to go ahead and dispose of that. I don't want you to see my sink. It's really dirty. But another thing, as you can see, I used some excess water, right? And the reason for that is, I don't think the camera will be able to pick this up, but there's lots of bean or the ground up like kind of stuff in the bottom. So if you use a little bit excess water, it's actually better, in my opinion, because that way... Focus, there we go. That way, that ground up stuff, it's staying at the bottom of the pan instead of coming to the bottom of your cup. So I hope that helps some of you guys out. if you're in a pinch and you need a cup of coffee. All right, thanks so much for watching. I'm talking to y'all later. Peace.